Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's me and Maddie here for a long walk. We're doing a morning walk. It is Saturday and just enjoying the beautiful weather. Right now, every day here, it's about 65 for the high. Low drops down to about 50. It's just fantastic. Here in the beautiful mountains of Guatemala, Shela, Guatemala. And I hope you all are doing well. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. This channel is called There Has to Be Something More. And I'm your humble host, Scott Moore. Had a few questions lately on dating. Now, I am not single, so I have very limited uh, expertise on the subject, but we've been here for about 10 months now, rapidly closing in on a year. And, we've had a lot of different friends. And just to give you the very limited information that I have, thought I'd just share what I know so far. So, um, as far as like meeting people, and I'm just kind of assuming you are from the US or Canada probably, if you're watching this one. But there's a lot of different ways to meet people here in Guatemala. The Guatemalan people are very friendly. Um, whether it's church, joining a church or doing outdoor activities, like there's a lot of hiking and walking groups, uh, tremendous amount of social gatherings. The Guatemalan people celebrate everything, kind of like, it's very similar in Nicaragua as well. There's always a celebration going on. People are celebrating life and just lots of different activities. There's also online things like Tinder. I just Googling data in Guatemala saw a group called Solteros in Guatemala, so singles in Guatemala. Um, so millions of different ways to meet people here, and the Guatemalan people are very warm, very open. Uh, the first thing that I would say is if your idea is to date with date Guatemalan people, you've got to learn at least some basic English. Uh, you can use translators and things like that, and that's possible, but I would say the more Spanish you can learn, the better. Um, Guatemalan people, for the most part, the ones that I've met are very traditional, very conservative. Uh, there's not like walking around Miami, you see like uh, I don't know, I guess sexier clothing. It's more traditional, more covered up here. They don't walk around with like real small little tops with their midriff showing. You just don't see that very much, if at all, here. Um, so very traditional. Now, physically, um, if if you're if your type, for lack of a better word, if your type is a shorter person with, there's every skin color here, but for the most part, it's either a light brown or a dark brown skin. So hey, in Guatemala has the shortest women in the world, and there's videos online about that. But so typically a Guatemalan is going to be shorter with brown skin. Um, Now, the one thing that we did run into here uh, is there is kind of a class system here. Like Lydia was told by somebody, that she shouldn't be going to lunch with our housekeeper, who's our friend, which we just found really strange and very unusual for us. That was just a very weird thing, and Lydia informed that person right away that that's just not how we were raised and not how we think. So, um, a little bit of a class system here. The other thing that I've heard a couple different times, and I'm sorry, my eyes are watering, it's so sunny here, um, is, let's see, how do I say this? Well, I've heard from several different people saying I'm not indigenous. So, and saying that in Spanish, of course. But so, if you are a Caucasian, if, you know, colored eyes, you're normally thought of as somebody with some money, some means, and you are, from everything that I've seen, you are considered a catch here. Uh, so if that sheds a little bit of light on the subject, but yeah, lighter skin, colored eyes, all that's considered a good thing here. Now, there's some groups I would think that kind of, the women that wear like the traditional clothing, they seem to be much more reserved. Now, I've talked to some people that I had just met that were very nice, pleasant to talk to, and really wanted to talk. But a lot of the real traditional looking people, uh, they're friendly if you speak to them, but they're not. A lot of them are not going to speak to you right away. So I would say dating here, depending on the person you're looking for, and physically the type of person you're looking for, I would think it could be a great thing. So if you're single and you're thinking, wow, I'd like to go there, but I don't know, could I meet somebody? I would say yes. I think that you've got a good chance. The people here are super nice. Um, and there's lots of ways to meet people. So just as far as dating goes, I would say, if you, most of the people watching this are men, but not all, but the majority. If your type is a shorter female with either light brown or dark brown skin, then you're in like Flynn. Um, if you have any questions, let me know. Just thought I'd share that with you and share kind of how it's a little bit different than the US, maybe, in that it's kind of, I don't know, just at least the way I grew up, there wasn't this idea of kind of a class. I don't know. Just thought I'd share that with you. That's my opinion. It's only what I've run into for the last 10 months, but I think if you did want to date when you were living here, I think it'd be a good experience. Hope y'all are doing really well. Please take a minute to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. We are closing in on that 1,000 subscriber mark, and that would really help the channel. Hope y'all are doing very well. If you're looking for a high quality of life with a low cost of living, and you'd like to live in the beautiful country of Guatemala, maybe up here in the beautiful mountains, 2,700 meters here in Shela, you might be on the right channel. If you need an adventure, remember, there has to be something more.